Hey everybody, I just wanted to talk to you about what's going on with the government today and wanting to let you know that you really need to stand behind President Trump. He's doing what's best for the American people. He's not trying to give money away to foreign aid instead of putting up a border wall. He wants the people to be paid. He's told Pelosi that, but she turns down things before he even gives it to her. She basically already says no. And so basically she's not working for the American people. She's working for Pelosi. And Schumer is working for himself, considering he wanted border walls and more or tougher laws as far as immigration goes. Back when Obama was in office, Obama wanted it. Hillary Clinton wanted it. Bill Clinton wanted it. So it goes way back where everybody wanted tougher laws for immigration. But for some reason, Pelosi's got a, I don't know what kind of complex it would be called, but she seems to think that, she's the best thing since grape jam or whatever. Anyway, hashtag walk away from the Democratic Party. They're crazy. They're turning towards socialism, which if you do your history or do studying or know your history on socialism does not work. Socialism basically controls everybody, or the government controls everybody, and I believe that if a rich person makes a lot of money, they should not have to be the one that pays the higher taxes just to cover our butts, the ones that don't make all that much money. So, Ocasio-Cortez is the one who wants to do 70% tax on the over $10 million people, which I think is totally ridiculous, even though she says it. A Republican president did it back a long time ago, but he did 90%, which I can't even imagine, that much money being taken away from me. But, the one thing that probably won't go over in the first place, because of the sheer fact is that Pelosi makes way too much money for that to happen to her, and I know she wouldn't want it to. But you got to realize that Pelosi lives on a vineyard, makes a lot of money. Her husband makes a lot of money. Her son opened a business of his own and now is being investigated. Maxine Waters lives in a mansion, and apparently her daughter owns a copying company that is being investigated as well. A lot of the Democrats have people being investigated behind them. Kamala Harris, you don't want her to be president. She is so close-minded. She is rude. She is, to be honest with you, I would rather have Bill Clinton back in office than have Kamala Harris in office. I'd never want Hillary Clinton because she's a Kamala Harris. But I don't know about who else is running for office, but think about it. Look at the Blexit videos. Look at what Candace Cameron has to say. There's a lot of people out there that have videos out. The White House briefing, that's always a good thing to listen to. Just check the facts. A lot of the things that are being said about President Trump are not true. It's the media that's putting out a lot of the garbage, and it's false news, or fake news as they call it. Fox News is the best channel to get the real news from. They're the only ones that really will tell you the true story behind everything. And they're not always for things that Trump does, but they at least tell the truth. And as far as the shutdown goes, a lot of the people that are going through the shutdown have been through shutdowns before, and they understand the situation. It is hard on them, and I feel sorry for them, and I wish I could help them, but I'm not financially able to myself. But hopefully, we'll get through this, and we'll get the wall built that we need built. We've got to stop illegal immigrants from coming into this country because they're bringing in diseases. You know, if anything at all, they are bringing in health concerns to this country. We're having to put medical personnel down there just to check them out. We don't know if the ones that are bringing in children, if they're actually related to those children, because there is human trafficking going on. They have recovered drugs. They've recovered weapons. So it's a lot. And the ICE believes that the border is needed. I mean, it would definitely make their job easier instead of having to try to hunt down people in the, I don't know if you know Texas well or any of the other states that are near the border, but unless it's a town by the border, there's a lot of empty land there, and it's trying to hunt down those that are trying to sneak in on that empty land. It's hard, but it'll at least cut down on the drug trafficking part, even though people say drugs will still get in this country. Well, they don't always come from Mexico either. So anyway, do your diligence. I can't talk. Do your due diligence and see what the true facts are. President Trump has helped this country a lot since he took office. So check out the facts, the true facts, not the false or fake news. And basically listen to what Trump has to say sometime. You never know. It may be worth it. You may realize that you don't want to live in a socialist country. Sorry, I have dogs. But you may not want to live in a socialist country. So make sure you check it out. Learn what socialism is truly about. Because these people that are talking about socialists are not actually 100% American citizens. They may have been born here, but their background is not American. Anyway, I'm not against people coming to our country at all. You know, it's just, it has to be done the right way. Legally. Even Hispanics that live here, that came here legally, with all the paperwork they needed, believe in Trump as well. They say that it needs to be done legally, not coming across the border illegally. So, watch some of the videos on YouTube as to how crazy some of these people can get. It can be informative and funny as well. But anyway, thank you for letting me talk, and everybody have a great year.